Hello friends, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Franklin. Today we're covering True Detective. It's been a few years coming. I know some of y'all are celebrating that it's finally time for True Detective Season 1. I have not seen any trailers. I know nothing. Well, I shouldn't say I know nothing. The title is True Detective, right? And I'm just fresh off watching Zodiac literally last night. So all my brain is still like firing from all the investigating and the puzzles and everything like that. So I know this show will have a bit of that. You know, many people have told me True Detective is like one of them ones of all time, just the season 1. Like I said, I don't watch trailers, nothing at all. I'm just going in fresh. I want to keep it that way. So if you are commenting, make sure your comment is only covering the episode we're watching. I don't want to know your favorite character right now. I don't want to know your favorite plot point. Just common sense reaction channel etiquette. Like I always say when I start a new show, when the time is appropriate, I will read however long comment you want to drop and gush about it. I love reading my comments. So just wait till it's appropriate. If I seem confused or I'm trying to put the pieces together, I don't need your help. That's my job, to try to figure it out. If I don't, or if I'm wrong, I'm fine being wrong. Let me be wrong. I just want to get lost in the sauce, essentially, and just let the story guide me as I go. Finally, if you're watching this right now, the whole of season 1 is on Patreon, so come fuck with us over there. I have seen the ratings for all 3 seasons or 4 seasons. Personally, I know I'm gonna knock out season 1 quick for sure. I might skip season 2 based on how poor the ratings are. I'm definitely watching season 3 because I love Mahershala Ali, and if season 1 is as dope as it is, it would make sense that other seasons could not reach that height anymore, which don't necessarily mean they're bad in my experience. So I love Mahershala Ali. I've heard that his performance really carried in season 3. I might check out season 4 because what's her name? It just skipped my mind. Clarice from the Hannibal movie. Jodie Foster? Yeah. I love Jodie Foster, so I might check out season 3 as well, season 4 as well. But I just wanted to make everything be known right up front. But let's check out why everybody says True Detective. Got that shit on. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate you. Let's get it on. What are you carrying? Okay. So someone started a forest fire?
What do you think? You paired up with him.
What I think? Well, you don't pick your parents and you don't pick your partner. You know, they used to call him the tax man for a while. He come out of Texas, so nobody knew him. Seemed a bit raw boned to me, edgy. Took 3 months till we got him over to the house for dinner. Around our big 419. That's what you all want to hear about, right? Dora Lang, kids in the woods.
Kind of a strange guy, huh?
Strange. Yeah. Rust. Pick a fight with the sky. Didn't like its shade of blue. But when we finally got him over to the house, this is when that case was hot. Poor bastard looked like he was on his way to the firing squad.
Shit.
Dora Lang, the occult, ritual, murder. You can thank the advertiser for that.
Could you
All right, yeah.
hold off on
Can't do that here no more.
Yeah? Oh, you assholes. You want to hear this or not? Vermilion Sheriff requested assistance with a 419 cane fields outside of Erath. I'd been on the job about 3 months till then. 2 previous cases were open and shut. It was January the 3rd, 1995, my daughter's birthday. I remember.
As the year I was born, so they're telling a story.
Who found her?
Farmer and his son. The spread wasn't scheduled for a burn.
Let's keep him here and let's tape off this road. and give me your log.
I'm sure this job fucked them up. Lord have mercy. That's some Hannibal shit right there. Y'all seen Hannibal, right?
You ever see something like this?
No, sir. 8 years CID.
Them symbols, it's satanic. They had a 2020 on it a few years back.
ID?
No, sir.
We're gonna need more men for a grid search. Set up a perimeter wide as possible on those 3 roads. Post up, take license plates, anything that passes.
Look at your marks on her wrist, ankles, and knees. Multiple shallow stab wounds to the abdomen, hemorrhaging around throat, lividity at the shoulders, thighs, and torso. She'd been on her back a while
God.
before he moved her.
That's why they called him the tax man. The rest of us had these little notepads or something. He had this big ledger. Looked funny walking door to door with it, like the tax man, which ain't bad as far as nicknames go.
For real.
Yeah, of course, I've always taken a lot of notes. I mean, you never know what the thing's gonna be, do you? A little detail somewhere way down the line makes you say, breaks the case.
You know, I've seen all the different types. We all fit a certain category. The bully, the charmer, the surrogate dad, the man possessed by ungovernable rage.
I have many tropes in cinema and shows that I really f- with and love a lot. The whole telling of a story, like a flashback, is one of my favorite because it's almost like you're starting a story from the beginning and the end and navigating your way to the center from people in the present telling the story of the past. So it's almost like you have 2 timelines, and obviously seeing how both of them, their personalities are a bit different now, not just looks wise, but how they come off. It's like, oh, I'm in for some goodness. You know what I'm saying?
Any of those types could be a good detective, and any of those types could be an incompetent shitheel.
Right.
Which type were you?
Oh, I was just a regular type dude with a big ass dick.
Stupid.
It can be a burden in authority, in vigilance, like a father's burden. It's too much for some men. A smart guy who's steady is hard to find. I was all right, better than some, but, you know, I knew how to talk to people, and I was steady. Rust? Now, his Texas files were classified or redacted, and he wasn't big on talking, except when you wanted him to shut up. But he was smart. Second week we were together, I saw where he was living. Kind of made me feel for the guy.
No furniture?
I'd offer you a seat, but
Don't mention it, I can't stay. You know, I tell you guys, and believe me, past a certain age, a man without a family can be a bad thing.
We'd encountered a metapsychotic. We tried to explain to Marty what metapsychotic was.
What is that?
This is gonna happen again. Or it's happened before. Both. It's fantasy enactment. Ritual, fetishization, iconography. This is his vision. Her body is a paraphilic love map. An attachment of physical lust to fantasies and practices forbidden by society.
You get that from one of your books?
I did. Her knees are abraded. Rug burns on her back. Cold sores, gumline recession, bad teeth. There's decent odds she was a prost. He might not have known her, but this idea goes way back with him.
You got a chapter in one of those books on jumping to conclusions? You attach an assumption to a piece of evidence, you start to bend the narrative to support it, prejudice yourself.
Wait and see on the ID.
All right.
Man
This
of
kind
little
thing
words.
does not happen in a vacuum. I can guarantee this wasn't his first. Too specific.
Stupid time to mention this, but
His apartment?
you gotta come to dinner. Can't put Maggie off anymore, so you just gotta.
All right.
Alright.
Anyway, that evening, it wasn't even sundown. He decided it was a good time to invite me over for dinner, which I got a problem with. Right, 'cause I'm thinking about Marty's wife and his 2 kids, and how it's my daughter's birthday, and I know there's nothing I can do about it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but I'm gonna have a drink.
So he's divorced, obviously, and his daughter is with the mom. Bruh. That's how you show up?
Today, that scene, that is the most f***ed up thing I ever caught. Ask you something. You're Christian, yeah?
Oh?
No.
What do you got the cross for in your apartment?
It's a form of meditation. I contemplate the moment in the garden, the idea of allowing your own crucifixion.
But you're not a Christian, so what do you believe?
I believe that people shouldn't talk about this type of shit at work.
Hold on. 3 months we've been together, I get nothing from you. Today, what we're into now, do me a courtesy, okay? I'm not trying to convert you.
Look, I'd consider myself a realist, all right? But in philosophical terms, I'm what's called a pessimist.
Okay, what's that mean?
Means I'm bad at parties.
Let me tell you, you ain't great outside of parties either.
I think human consciousness was a tragic misstep in evolution. We became too self-aware. Nature created an aspect of nature separate from itself. We are creatures that should not exist by natural law.
Well, that sounds god-fucking awful, Rush.
We are things that labor under the illusion of having a self. This accretion of sensory experience and feeling. Programmed with total assurance that we are each somebody. When in fact, everybody's nobody.
I wouldn't go around spouting that shit I was you. People around here don't think that way. I don't think that way.
I think the honorable thing for our species to do is deny our programming. Stop reproducing. Walk hand in hand into extinction. One last midnight, brothers and sisters opting out of a raw deal.
What's the point of getting out of bed in the morning?
I tell myself I bear
Right.
witness. The real answer is that it's obviously my programming. And I lack the constitution for...
My luck, I picked today to get to know
Just to
you.
know you.
3 months, I don't hear a word from you, and
You asked.
yeah, and now I'm begging you to shut the fuck up.
Well, I guess we should be thankful that he's not the serial killer, because his view on the world is, there's some things there I agree with like the programming part, but then he started turning into Zeke Yeager, We should just let our species go into the sunset. I'm like, brother, what would you do if you had the power to do that, to enact that mindset you have?
Get a bad taste in my mouth out here. Aluminum. Ash. Like you can smell the psychosphere.
I got an idea. Let's make the car a place of silent reflection from now on. Okay?
You did ask. Damn. That's our victim.
What should I bring for dinner?
A bottle of wine would be nice, I guess.
I don't drink.
Oh, no, of course not, Russ. Listen, when you're at my house, I want you to chill the f*** out. Don't even mention any of that bullshit you just said to me.
Of course not, Marty. I'm not some kind of maniac, I ain't. For sake.
This combo is about to be amazing. Say, shut the f up.
Yeah, you don't mark up a body like
She
that.
had antlers. What does that mean?
It was a crown.
Do the briefing tomorrow, guys, really. My guy does the AP wire asked about Satanism.
Got Speece here. You're gonna have his nose up your ass. The Major was saying something about a press conference.
Yeah, I guess I can count my blessings, fellas. Thanks for that.
It was a crown.
Do you mind if I skate? I got some names from Vice, Frost Farms. Checked around on our DB.
You want me to go with you?
Nah, just something to do.
You go ahead, I'll take care of the paperwork.
He's gonna go drink.
Evening, ladies. I was hoping to ask y'all a few questions.
Come on, man.
I'll get the next round.
You making trouble for us there?
No, I'm just looking to get some information on a woman. Maybe you know her.
Who's that? Hold on. We'll take 2 large Long Island iced teas, please.
We did offer. Bam bam.
I'm Rust, by the way.
I'm Annette. She's Lucy.
Either one of you know a woman about your age, works the same place. About 5'5", blonde, like you.
What kind of tits she have?
Medium, a little larger than yours, proportionate to the body, natural.
Gee, I don't know. We see a lot of girls like that around.
Any girls like that you hadn't seen around lately? Missing light?
People come and go.
I wouldn't bust somebody for hooking or drugs. I'm murder police.
Somebody got killed.
There's a girl named Liza, another called Destiny, but I seen Destiny yesterday at McDonald's.
What about Liza?
She's here.
You get pills pretty easy. Relax. I want some.
Speed.
No. Quaaludes. Anything but
Jesus.
pills.
Uppers are easier to get and they last longer too.
Yeah, but it's not like that.
What's it like?
I don't sleep.
Lord. Is that the other dude's wife?
Why are you out here, huh? Why didn't you come to bed?
Caught up. Bad one yesterday. Just couldn't sleep.
You had that woman from Erath?
Yeah.
It's on all the news. Girls will be up soon. Missed you the last couple days.
Oh, shit. I got a shower. Got a debriefing today and then maybe a press conference later.
Friends came back. Dora Kelly Lang. Prize for shoplifting, possession, and solicitation. Address outside of St. Martinville. Landlord says she hadn't lived there in almost a year. She's got an ex-Charlie Lang who's doing 8 and avoils for bad checks. Mom's outside of Broke Bridge. DMV license expired. And DeChillo called.
Smooth work.
She was washed clean, not a print on her. We got ligature marks on the wrists and ankles, bound by a half-inch rope, maybe 10, 20 hours. Evidence of vaginal intercourse.
Jesus.
Bound upright, hadn't eaten in a day, maybe more. Toxicology hit for lysergic acid and methamphetamine.
It's crystal and LSD.
How much LSD?
Hard to say. Gotta wait for a mass spec.
So she was drugged, bound, tortured with a knife, strangled, posed out there. Yeah.
What about this stuff?
Well, the crown, for lack of a better word, rose thorns, early cane, switchgrass, wrapped around a bent branch. And the horns are deer antlers. Again, no prints on anything. Symbols are painted with acrylic basic blue, using a thick glove finger.
Ideas what any of this means?
I don't know. It's all primitive, like cave paintings. Maybe I ought to talk to an anthropologist.
Wow. The dedication to do some f***ery like this is...
All the trouble this guy went to seems real personal.
I don't think so. It's iconic, planned, and in some ways it was impersonal. Think of the blindfold. This place is like somebody's memory of a town, and the memory's fading. It's like there was never anything here but jungle.
Stop saying shit like that. It's unprofessional.
Oh, is that what I'm going for here?
Just want you to stop saying odd shit, like you smell a psychosphere or you're in someone's faded memory of a town. Just stop.
Given how long it's taken for me to reconcile my nature, I can't figure I'd forgo it on your account, Marty.
Marty, at least he's not boring.
You get any sleep last night?
I don't sleep. I just dream.
A cult. I don't know if this shit is anything but crazy. But Speece and the superintendent, they're paying attention. Newspapers are making hay. Church groups. Detective?
All right, here's what we got so far. Deceased name is Dora Kelly Lang, 28.
You stay busy now? The business?
Well, yeah, I got the security firm, PI stuff, routine. A lot of guys leave their job, cemetery within 10. No family, idle hands. Some advice, you make it out, you stay busy. Ask about anybody she was seeing, regular customers, meth dealers, rough johns.
You believe in ghosts?
The way he looks at it.
About silent reflection.
Is his daughter passed? Because that could be the other option of why her birthday made him sad.
They found a woman.
Is it the Fontenot girl?
Who?
Why would you ask that?
Don't know. Went missing around here years back. Last time something happened. Just thought maybe it's her.
How old was she, this girl?
I don't know, Lynn.
You know where the family lives?
Okay.
They had a place. A couple streets down. They moved after.
Did you know the Fontenot girl? One went missing.
Her? Family come to our service once or twice, 5 or 6 years back. Is that the girl? Oh, Lord.
Lester
No,
Smooth.
sir. It's not.
I want to ask y'all something. Y'all think maybe this have something to do with those cats?
What cat?
2 of them. One, and a couple of weeks later, another. Somebody caught them up, turned the insides out, and nailed them to the front door twice. Now, I called and told the police, but we're predominantly African-American congregation. I asked for it to be investigated.
We aren't those type of police, sir.
Well, who is then?
For real.
Any of these look familiar to you? Seen them anywheres?
No, they look like something that might be carved into a tree or something.
How about these?
Now, that looked like something my old auntie taught us how to make when I was a tyke. Some folks call them bird traps. Old auntie told us that they were devil nets. You put them around the bed, catch the devil before he get too close.
That's interesting.
She was a wonderful woman. Loved her some Jesus, but had a bit of that Santeria in her, you know? I always just thought it was something for children to do. Keep them busy. Tell them stories why they tying sticks together.
Now, that's all we got on the Fontenot girl.
Well, there's nothing in here. It's just possible report made in error.
Now, that was 5 years ago. Ted Childers was sheriff back then. He's set up in Gulf Shores now, I think.
10-year-old girl goes missing, that doesn't go statewide.
Now, hold on now. My understanding, the little girl went off with her birth daddy. Did you check her mom's record? Possession, solicitation. I believe Ted knew the family, and the feeling was little girl's better off with her daddy. Mom seemed to agree. She filed a complaint and never bothered with it again. Took off with her boyfriend.
R and I said you had a complaint these parts around December. Little girl getting chased through the woods.
Oh, yeah. I pulled that one for you, too.
Okay.
What the hell is this?
Little girl said a green-eared spaghetti monster chased her through some woods. Now, we had her work with a sketch artist, and she told us that looked exactly right. And you want to call the APB on that, you go right ahead.
Talk about your ex, Dora Lang.
You want to talk Dory? What she said I done now?
Nothing. We're just curious if you knew what she's been up to, maybe where she's living.
Nope. Got a divorce papers pushed through after I've been here about a year. I don't blame the bitch.
She got a habit?
Yeah, a few. Weed, meth, juice, name it.
How'd y'all meet?
Growed up together, dropped out same time. Hitched up way too quick. You know how it is. You want a wife, but only half the time.
Why are you saying you hadn't heard from her? She called up here for you not too long ago.
I mean, she couldn't help me anyway, man. She's not f***ed up.
You see, that's exactly the kind of thing that we do want to know about, though, Charlie.
Oh, I need some scratch from a store, and Dory owes me money. She ain't got no phone, so got the number to a friend Carla, got her to call me back, and she ain't made no f***ing sense.
Carla's full name and phone number.
What you mean she didn't make sense?
Like she could duck hunt with a rake.
What?
High, yeah. She's gonna become a nun.
Why a nun?
No, man, she was high. Up. Talking about she met a king.
Okay.
Anyway. I don't need no snitch jacket up in here.
Give me a break. This is the Voiles. It's a goddamn day camp. Spend some time in Angola. Surprised you even got Aryan Nation here.
What Dory do?
She did.
Dory's dead.
There's something about him that just makes me laugh, bro. Or rather, the way his partner
You wanna talk
reacts.
the whole case through or just the end?
No. Whole story from your end, you don't mind. You know, like he said, files got ruined. Hurricane Rita.
Bruh, the way I'm seeing so many characters from The Wire and everything else, Walking Dead, True Detective, they got Brother Mozon up in here.
But what he didn't say is that this is about something else. Something new that weren't in Lake Charles, maybe.
Oh.
Now why you see that?
Get the details out of the paper.
Yeah, we did. You know anything about that? About Lake Charles?
Yeah, let me see what you got. Jog my memory.
Well, let's hear your story first. See how it fit with what we got.
You're down, boss.
Talking cold. What about that dinner you mentioned? He turned up drunk.
Oh, yeah. Well, that dinner, that was a bit later. It was kind of funny, the flowers. You know, like he read somewhere that if you get invited to dinner, you're supposed to bring flowers. You can't barely stand up. What, you don't drink with me or the boys. And you gotta get a load on before you visit my family.
No, Mark, it's not like that. I didn't mean to. All right? I don't drink because I've had trouble with it before. I didn't mean to. I was checking out to see how I ended up hanging around a bar.
Oh?
Sitting there, I couldn't think of a good reason not to. Usually I can.
Don't worry about it. Have some more coffee. Just try to make 10 minutes of conversation.
Got it.
I'll call Chris or somebody. Get you out of here.
Man.
Marty, I'm sorry, man.
Forget it. We'll try this some other time.
It's the first genuine conversation they've had, I feel.
Well, I tried to tell her you aren't big on socializing.
I said that your life's in this man's hands, right? Of course you should meet the family.
Well, not quite as dramatic as that, hon. I've never fired my gun.
Have you fired your gun?
Audrey.
Oh?
Yes.
You shot people?
Macy.
Dad's never shot anybody.
Well, that's good. You don't want to shoot people.
But you have.
Marty says you're from Texas.
Yeah, South Texas. I grew up in Alaska. I've been working here the last 10, 12 years.
What kind of work?
Narcotics, mostly. I was on the robbery squad in Houston until '89.
Oh, Be right back. Y'all keep eating.
Uh-oh.
Do you like your job?
Not exactly. It's worthwhile. I'm good at it.
You're not married?
Once. Not anymore.
Did you do this while you were married?
Hey, Chris. Hey, thanks for the page. Yeah, well, he'll appreciate it. Well, all right, then I appreciate it.
Children?
One.
She passed. Gotcha.
Marriage didn't last long after that.
That's why he was drinking.
Sorry.
On her birthday.
Chris Denver's on the phone for you. Something about CIAers. Back there to the left.
He's keeping it together.
What are y'all talking about?
Your job. What do you know about him, Marty?
Not a lot. He could be a good detective. He's running on this thing, but uppity. What?
You ever ask him about himself?
Baby, trust me, you do not want to pick this man's brain.
Thank you for dinner, Maggie. This looks great.
My pleasure.
I don't like that broccoli.
Mind your manners.
So you need to go or what?
No, it's nothing. Can't wait till tomorrow.
Russ, what you were saying before?
Oh, we can find something nicer to talk about. Marty, I saw your table in there. You fly fish?
A little bit. What happened between me and him don't have nothing to do with Dora Lang. I worked with Russ Cole for 7 years. People change, relationships change.
Right.
You stay in touch?
No. I haven't talked to Russ in 10 years. Look, however he was a good detective. And it don't matter how we ended it, I mean, I can say that because it's the truth.
Right.
And I don't hold grudges. I believe that's the shit that leads to cancer. But why am I talking about dinner? Y'all want to walk through the Lane case? Fine. This other stuff, what's going on?
Do they suspect him?
We just heard some stories. Well, personally, I heard he was a ace case man, right? I'd like to understand his process.
Are they investigating him?
The other landlord says she trashed the place, so she lost her deposit. And her neighbor's checkout. Those that remember said that she used to come in early in the morning, if she came home at all.
You guys can guess the bar's pretty good today.
Up your ass, Cole. Why don't you do your own f***ing leg work, you rat f***.
Uh-oh.
Say it again with me.
Hey.
You know what, man? F*** you, tax man.
Back to point. Had 3 hits on working girls. No one close to her, naturally. Few names recognized her as occasional. Like she tricked now and then, show up a couple of truck stops when she needed cash. You got some names. Which ones? I heard from my AP guy, Marie Fontenot. Said her uncle's Danny Fontenot, pitcher, LSU.
Yeah, I watched him play. Great player.
He lives close by.
Well, thanks, guys.
What about you two? Did you get anything today?
Not much, sir.
You might know the Reverend Tuttle. He runs our statewide charity drive. This is Detective Hart, Detective Cole.
Very good to meet you, officers.
Mr. Cole.
Your case has a lot of people taking care. Doors locking where they used to not. Ed has been speaking to me about it, concerned, very concerned.
We've been discussing the viability of a task force to investigate crimes with an anti-Christian connotation.
Do what?
Hello?
Really?
Yes. But there is a war happening behind things. Thank you for doing your part.
Thank you, sir.
Eddie's going to be very, very pleased to have such good men working on this.
Unbelievable. Anti-Christian. Who the f***'s Eddie? Huh?
Is he serious?
Well, he doesn't have a television.
Who's Eddie?
And he's from Texas. He's the governor, Edwin Tuttle. They're first cousins. Is that the,
The depositions. I thought I should walk you through them.
Oh, great. Let's just find a place to talk. Thanks, Kathleen.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you, here.
Your victim was Dora Lang, but you all checked on Marie Fontenot. Why? Missing girl, 5 years gone. Report maiden error.
She had an uncle who lived nearby. And we'll call it intuition.
Sometimes he's more responsive. I'd like to help.
Mr. Fontenot, we met maybe 7 years ago. I was visiting Skip Hayes. I played for USL. Think of beauty, sir, watching you throw.
Danny, this man's a detective with the police.
Talk to me like a child.
I'm actually sorry. We wanted to ask you about your niece, Marie.
How much could you put on one family? I asked the Lord. We try to get by.
Did you know Marie's birth father?
Lynn Strokes was her daddy.
We're asking because we had heard that Marie ran off with him and she wasn't really missing.
That's what Debbie said.
Anybody heard from Lynn? Anybody maybe knows where he's at?
The dad.
Do you know where Debbie is now?
She married another man. Not the one she's with Marie. She was in Vegas last we heard.
So we know he sees his daughter.
What is it Dan has, if you don't mind my asking?
All they ever told us was a cerebral event. A series of strokes like.
Any connection?
Inside on the floor on the right.
The hell? Is it a marking?
I don't know what that is. I haven't looked in there since the police first came.
A place we carried the kids out.
Eventually, sure.
So what does she look like? That one in Lake Charles.
He's so interested in that one. Y'all gotta play ball.
Can you tell us anything about that, Mr. Cohle?
Yeah, it looks a lot like the one from 95, but...
God.
Well, you knew that already.
Yeah, there's specifics consistent to the 95 case. Details that weren't public knowledge.
You were off the grid for 8 years, right? Show back up here 2010.
My question is...
How could it be him if we already caught him in 95? How indeed, detectives?
I figured you'd be the one to know.
And start asking the right questions.
I love it. So it's confirmed that in the flashback we're watching, they did catch someone. But then, if this similar murder happened again, is it a copycat? Or did they catch the wrong person? I'm very intrigued. I like it. I like how they're pursuing I like the form in which the story is unfolding. It's almost like we have like the past, we have the present, and everything in between. And whichever scene, you learn so much about their present selves and their past selves. And obviously the big mystery in there of the killer. Did they catch the wrong person? Is this a copycat? Is it the original person? I like it. And they're freaking back and forth. Them being so different. Can't wait to see other places this goes, man. But I'm hopping on the next one. Seeing things. Uh-oh. Wasn't he seen enough already?
Back then, not sleeping. I lay awake thinking about women. My daughter. My wife. Man, it's like something just got your name on it. Like a bullet. Or a nail in the road. Sorry I drift. Sometimes when I've had a few, that's why I like to drink alone. One reason anyway.
About that sculpture thing. Kind of strange it turns up like that years later.
Yeah, nobody knew why that thing was in the playhouse. I mean, the aunt reckoned maybe it was something she made in school. To me, it was like someone was having a conversation, you know. Girls. School shut down and in 92 closed down after Andrew. That mean anything to you? But we notified the deceased mother.
Do you remember the last time you saw your daughter, Dora?
This horrible, horrible thing. We saw it on TV, what we're in the clutches of, and I prayed for that woman's family. And it's me.
Mrs. Kelly. What about her father? Did they have a relationship?
Why? What have you heard?
I heard he passed. Is that correct?
Why wouldn't a father bathe his own child?
What?
We were just wondering how they got on, ma'am.
He died on the road. He drove a Peterbilt. He took an exit too fast, rolled over near Rowan, Oklahoma.
Damn.
May 11th, 1984.
What kind of picture is that? Is that some Klan shit? Are those f***ing hoods? What kind of man wouldn't bathe his child? Is she implying that he didn't give a dang about his child or something more nefarious?
You know, she's always been in some kind of trouble. I thought things were getting better. Got away from Charlie. She came by not too long ago, maybe a month. She didn't talk about her daddy none. Said she'd been going to church.
Do you remember where that church was?
Is it the same one?
Mrs. Kelly?
No. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Hail Mary, full of grace.
Mrs. Kelly?
I get these headaches. It's like storms.
Her nails.
I worked in dry cleaning for 20 years. And chemicals. That's what's wrong with my nails.
I think a part of Russ' problem was there was things he needed that he couldn't admit to.
Afternoon, man.
So, we talked to the victim's friend next, I believe.
Miss Carla?
I guess she always had her mom's place, but I thought maybe she'd gotten into something, you know, like gaming again, having a rough time.
What all y'all talking about? How was she?
Thin, loopy, like high. He's on something. And she says she found a church, but her eyes, something wrong with them.
I have a feeling that it might be that black church. Hence the cats getting hung on the doors. But then they did say it was a mostly black congregation, so I don't know.
Now, do you remember where this church was?
No.
You know where she might have been staying? Her landlord said she'd moved out last summer.
That's when I stopped seeing her so much. She mentioned someplace down south, like around Spanish Lake, shelter. Girls used to stay there, something.
Days of nothing. That's what it's like you work cases.
Sometimes months.
Days like lost dogs.
It goes on like that. You know the job. You're looking for narrative. Interrogate witnesses. Parcel evidence. Establish a timeline. Build a story. Day after day. And the other night, when you were over for dinner, why didn't you leave when I had Chris call?
I don't know, man. I guess I'd sobered up a little. Besides, it wasn't as bad as I thought. Being around your family. I like talking to them.
Bad? Why'd you think that?
I was married, Marty, for 3 years. We had a baby girl. She died. Car accident. She was 2 years old. Marriage couldn't handle it.
Your kid died? I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. I didn't...
No, man, it wasn't you guys. It was just me. I was worried. You know, being around that kind of thing.
One of the best benefits of seeing characters tag along like this is seeing how they rub off each other. And hearing him finally tell Homeboy about his family and saying how being around his family was not bad. It was beautiful. It's like that was good for him that night.
Well, I can't say the job made me this way. More like me being this way made me right for the job.
Interesting.
I used to think about it more, but you reach a certain age, you know who you are. Now I live in a little room out in the country behind a bar. Work 4 nights a week. In between, I drink. And there ain't nobody there to stop me.
Damn.
I know who I am. After all these years, there's a victory in that.
Mind if I stop by?
I don't know, where are you?
Elks.
So you're drunk?
No, I'm not. I've hardly had anything to drink.
You never hardly have anything to drink.
I have a surprise for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, is that a yes?
I might stay up.
Wow. This for your wife and kids, too. You gotta take your release where you find it, or where it finds you.
Hello?
I mean, in the end, it's for the good of the family.
What's that?
Oh, well, I got you a present.
Don't move a muscle.
I shan't. Just the fingers. No finger muscles.
You're very naughty.
Yes.
Your whole wife and kids at home. God damn.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be held against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, the state will provide you one.
You definitely have a career in law enforcement.
Shit. I thought she was gonna set him up or something. He said he's doing it for his family.
You want a blues?
Quaaludes.
Downers?
Dopey stuff.
Oh.
How's it run?
I think I'm gonna go for 3 a pill.
Yeah, we'll say 200 for the bottle.
The bruises.
Thought you might just take them. Now you wanted something else? Some kind of something else?
I don't think he's interested.
Where would I look? Working girls might know the blonde.
If she was gaming I-10 Southside, heard of this place. Kind of trailer park. Girls work, stay. They call it the ranch.
Where's that?
Like south of Spanish Lake, supposed to be.
What?
You'd wash up, you got some pussy in you.
Key to a healthy marriage.
It's Maggie, huh?
Hey, what's with your fucking nose?
Nothing, man. Sorry, forget it.
I get a connotation being implied here about my wife.
Are you saying that's wife? The high tide you walking in with?
You got some idea how my wife's is supposed to smell?
No, I just meant you wearing the same clothes as you did yesterday. Coupled with the fact that I ain't stupid.
Right.
Wasn't making no comment as to the particularity of the sin.
You don't say all about my wife. Don't say her name.
You got some self-loathing to do this morning, that's fine. But it ain't worth losing your hands over.
Talk to him.
Exactly.
Just apply a couple pounds of pressure. Snap your wrist. You're senior detective. Think I'm lying.
I love him. Amazing scene.
He knew a few CIs from his narco days. They knew these parts. Put us in touch with some names, people to talk to.
How we doing, boys?
Hey. Hello.
We, looking for a little bunny ranch down around these parts, y'all. Know where we could find it?
No, sir.
Never heard about it? Little whorehouse?
Sorry, man.
Supposed to be stuck up in the woods around here?
I'll tell you this. Russ had about as sharp an eye for weakness as I ever seen.
It's going back in.
I'll be right back.
Is he about to go whoop their ass or something?
Maybe we got started on the wrong foot there.
You remember where that little house is, huh? Big 353 south. I'm gonna exit off the shoulder before we get to the 14. From there, we take a dirt fishing road to Bayou Chanel.
Okay. That was not okay though, putting his paws on them. He did tell her earlier, I'm police. I can do all I want.
Martin Hart, Rustin Cole, State CID. This your place?
It's my lease.
What is this, some kind of hillbilly bunny ranch?
Excuse me. You might want to talk to Sheriff Bilson before you start tossing accusations around.
No, I got nothing against hillbillies.
Relax, that's not why we're here. Well, something happened to a girl and we need to know if any of you knew her.
Yeah, a story. Something happened?
You know about that woman found outside of Erath?
Damn.
Oh, no.
You pretty good friends with her?
She was nice to me when I first came around. Gave me tips and stuff.
Tips? About what?
How to do the job?
Nothing. You know, just how to be.
You got any idea where she might have been staying the last few weeks?
I don't. Her ex is in prison. I guess maybe she got a new place. She'd been going to church. I was hoping maybe she just turned things around.
We're gonna need to question any girls might have known her.
That's a tougher ask than you think. Folks be staying away, they hear y'all are out here.
Well, ma'am, it's the best way to get us to leave.
So what have we heard about this whole thing? The ex said she found some kind of king. She was going on about being can't remember the words, but a servant or a worker or something of the king. 3 people now have said she's been going to church. And there's that church connected to the 2 cats that were kind of skinned and put at the door. I think that's all we know. Or all I'm keeping track of so far.
Sheriff, know you got underage working here?
What do you know about where that girl's been? Where she come from? You want to know Beth's situation before she ran out on her uncle?
Jesus.
There are other places she could go.
Such holy bullshit from you. It's a woman's body, ain't it? A woman's choice.
Well, she don't look like a woman to me. At that age, she is not equipped to make those kind of choices. But I guess you don't give a shit what kind of damage she's doing to herself as long as you're making your money.
Girls walk this earth all the time screwing for free. Why is it you add business to the mix and boys like you can't stand the thought? I'll tell you. It's 'cause suddenly you don't own it the way you thought you did.
She making a good ass point, but still, he's not wrong. She makes a great point. I mean, it's very nuanced, but yeah, she makes a good point, but he ain't wrong, man. You're still hustling. You're still hustling a child. I thought she was even gonna make a comment of, that's so holy coming from you, a cop, when assaulted girls go to y'all all the time and y'all don't do shit about it. Appropriate age or underage, y'all don't do shit about it. Y'all blame them, y'all put them through the whole shit again for nothing. Don't get convicted. I thought that was where she was going with it. But yeah, she made a valid point, man. But he's right too. You hustling a child.
Do something else.
I closed my eyes and saw the king in yellow moving through the forest. This is her diary, Marty.
Believe this shit. Girl that young. You know the sheriff has got a stake in this place, too.
Of course he does.
Christ.
The king's children were marked. They became his angels.
The Yellow King, Carcosa.
Nut job.
Yellow King.
Fried her brain or whatever she was on. Sounds like she didn't have much to begin with.
That reads like fantasy. What if he was dosing her regular? Over a period of time, upping the dose little by little without her knowing it.
We should stay out here today. Check around for Johns. Maybe knew her.
Look at this.
Is that the church?
Oh, yeah. Man, a lot of these type places expect the flock to canvas for them.
Well, we should go there. Could be the church everyone mentioned.
Well, let's check around for Johns while we're out here and pick up the church on Monday.
Sophia, my daughter, she was on her tricycle.
Oh,
in our
God.
driveway. We lived on a little bend in the road, and they said that anyway, afterwards, Claire and I turned on each other. You know, we resented each other for being alive, you know. I transferred from robbery to narco. Started hitting it, 24/7. Street rips, knocking down doors. Within 3 months, I was ripping off couriers or ending up in a Ramada Inn with a couple of f***ing 8-balls. Oh, yeah. Somewhere in there, Claire left. And, somewhere in there, I emptied a 9 into a crankhead for injecting his infant daughter with crystal.
Jesus.
Said he was trying to purify her. State attorney gave me one chance to stay out of jail. He said, you can keep your profile, but we want to make you our wild man junkie. So they did. They made me a floater, like a trick. Any agency or department needed a deep undercover narco. They got me. And there was no f***ing expiration date, baby.
And they kept you out there for 4 years.
February of '93, I killed 3 cartel men in the port of Houston. I took 325s in the side and ended up at North Shore Psychiatric Hospital in Lubbock, Texas, which is kind of funny in its own right. Psych ward being in Lubbock, Texas. You ever been there? They offered me psych pension. Jackpot, right? And I said no. I said, put me on homicide somewhere. By then, I was owed quite a few favors, and Louisiana was what they had.
I know I've said it over the last 2 episodes, but being drip-fed the backstories and going back and forth to their younger and older version is such like is like simultaneously both you're feeling something different for his younger self and you're feeling something different for his older self. Like at first you're like, how did this turn into that? The first comment I made was, oh, I bet this case f***ed him up, right? But then you start to hear some of the stories from both younger and older versions. And you're just feeling different things about them, like the way you feel sorry for him, the more you learn about his life. And also like how he got to where he is. It's like, I don't know how to elaborate what I'm trying to say, but it's kind of like at the beginning of shows or movies, you have setups and then payoffs later. It's kind of like it's going both ways. You're seeing the payoff, but you're waiting to see the setups. And that's like intriguing.
Yeah, for a long time after, I didn't really sleep. Nightmares, PTSD, exhausted nerves, whatever.
Is he seeing stuff again? The way he looks at him. It's like, what the f*** is going on in that head?
The fishing pole's not working. Just ask Grandpa. No. Yeah. Grandpa, I can't tell if it's working.
You'll know, honey. It'll yank at you hard.
Okay. Why don't you
How's that case going?
listen to me?
The big one.
Working it, you know.
Things like that didn't happen in these parts when I was young. People said ma'am and sir. Families stayed together.
Yeah, that's how it was, huh?
Not all the time. There was more dignity. Everyone wasn't out in the street yelling about their rights.
Funny he said that, because as he was just mentioning all those things, I was like, yo, used to hang black people too. And then he said everybody don't used to cry about our rights.
Things are so great, they never would have changed.
Nothing is going on. I'm just saying, if there's a problem, you can talk to me. You know that.
If I have a problem with someone, I talk to them, Ma.
Well, you should be able to talk to me. I know what it's like to be married to a man.
Her parents.
You think they're all the same, huh?
I don't know why you're so rude to me. If you're frustrated, don't take it out on me.
I think that you need to get your cable fixed and stop confusing me with your soap operas.
Well, you beat up on what you can't control. Makes it bad for everybody else.
Mama ain't wrong. He's cheating.
Sweetheart, listen to me. There is nowhere else I want to be.
I wonder if you even know you're lying.
Oh, come on! Bad enough. The shit I gotta wade through on a daily basis. Bring me this feel bad for me crap. When I worked 30 hours straight and spent the weekend listening to your dad's bullshit, I come home to one place where there's supposed to be peace and calm, and you throw this shit.
Who told you that? It's not always that way. It's not supposed to be.
It's supposed to be what I want. It's supposed to help me.
We do help you all the goddamn time.
Brother.
Okay, well, what do you want me to say? You want me to talk about the woman had antlers? Do you want me to tell you about the kids disappearing? And maybe you'll stop with the poor me little whiny bullshit.
Is that what you're saying? That I'm trying to make you feel bad for me? Is that really how you want to play this?
No, honey. I think you're the greatest woman I ever met, and you're the greatest thing that ever happened to me. But yeah, you know, sometimes I think you might have a penchant for self-pity. And right now I need you to be strong so that I can do my job.
Jesus.
You have developed some sort of selective deafness. Used to not be such a chicken shit, I swear.
Even your mom thinks you're a ball buster.
You don't f***ed up.
Tell the girls dinner.
Does she know about the other lady? The f***.
You know, I think about my daughter now. You know what she was spared. Sometimes I feel grateful. Doctor said she didn't feel a thing. Went straight into a coma. And then somewhere in that blackness, she slipped off into another, deeper kind.
Damn.
Isn't that a beautiful way to go out? Painlessly. As a happy child.
Damn.
Yeah, the trouble with dying later is you've already grown up. Damage is done. It's too late. You got kids? I think of the hubris it must take to yank a soul out of non-existence into this meat. And to force a life into this thresher. As to my daughter, she spared me the sin of being a father.
It's so interesting that, like, in episode 1, I was talking about his, like, ideology, like, his mentality, how he sees the world. And it's so interesting that his older self is still a bit like that, but with a little more humanity to it. A lot more understanding that I guess only comes from, like, just age and just experience. I mean, it's not like he's 70 or something, but he's been through some shit since the flashbacks that we're listening to now. Yeah, but what he just explained about his daughter, You often think about it, and the one that's ringing in my mind was, I think, is Neil deGrasse Tyson. That I watched a video and he was talking about 9/11 and the kind of silver lining, like he did the math of how fast the plane went into the building, and he did the math of from the tip of the plane to the bottom of the plane, how fast it all went through the building, and did some math and everything, and basically said everyone on it almost didn't feel anything. Like it was instantaneous for all the people that were on the plane because of how fast it went through that building and the impact and the explosion and all that. So he was saying that's just a silver lining there, but then you have to add the fact that before it actually went into the building, they were all scared and terrorized because, you know, what was going on in the plane. But yeah, what he's saying about like how she just went, no pain, is what I usually hear people say when someone died, like, did they suffer this or that? Because it gives you that certain level of comfort, knowing that at least they were not in fucking agony. Characters getting so fleshed out, man. Those scenes were heartbreaking.
We've been tasked with investigating crimes with possible occult links. There's been a rash of animal mutilations, cemeteries defiled.
And they want to see what we have on the Lane case.
Uh-huh. Well, this task force is important to the commander and to the governor's office.
Of course.
You know, a lot of people are concerned about it.
You know me, I don't see the connection between 2 dead cats and a murdered woman. But then I'm from Texas.
We're not stepping on your toes, Marty. We just got the mandate. We got to compare notes with what you got.
Yeah.
Here, you want detective?
No. Thanks, Kathleen.
You got it.
Xerox all you want. Make you feel like good cops.
You too, my office.
Oh, boy.
Cole, we got a new rule around here, especially for you. You got an opinion about anything, you hold on to it. You hold on to it, or you tell it to Marty. Otherwise, button your big fat mouth. However smart you are, you're not as smart as you think.
He's serious, boss. Well, this God-bothering shit. It's a political circle jerk. You know this.
Is this a place you live? Where are you, huh? You had anything in the last weeks? You got a suspect?
Give us some more guys to follow up KAs, track records.
So our bosses don't want you at all. You understand? I don't want you. You are upright only by the grace of this man's reputation. God damn, Cole, how many ways are there for me to say, shut the up? We work under command, right? And our betters want a public, high-profile show of response. Shit, I got a state senator. He's trying to label satanic graffiti as a hate crime.
That has nothing to do with our DB, and that's the fact of it.
Okay, fine. Let's say that's true, all right? Let's say that you guys get the case all to yourselves. You ever solve a murder, been in the red more than a week? You ever clear one where 2 rounds of questions didn't hand you the fucking answer?
Oh, come on.
No, you got leads, you got a timeline. You know what I got? I got a whodunit where my 2 detectives are stalling. And I got a brand new task force wants to take it off our hands.
We have a lead.
Oh, for Christ's sake, fuck off, Cole.
Jesus. Got me thinking of The Wire again.
You want to dump this one off? You know, think about it, give him the spotlight. You know, Teddy Bertrand's a good detective. You know him.
Can I speak?
Well, you're a smartass with your mouth shut.
We've got a lead on a church. Our Vic was spending a lot of time there. That's where we were headed. It could be the break we need.
Inside whatever they're putting over you, how much more time could you get us?
Right now it's up for discussion, but, you know, Tuttle's lighting the fire under this. Without a suspect, they're just going to stop asking questions, Marty, and they're going to give orders. That's that.
Give us the rest of the month before they lump it into whatever the play is with the task force, yeah?
I'll try. 2 weeks, and then you two start catching again.
Yeah.
Pressure is on.
Let's cut to the point. As the crow flies, y'all are wanting to ask about that big throwdown in the woods, yeah?
Eventually, sure. Right now, we just trying to track the case. How Cole worked it, especially.
Which indicates you think I'm too thick to realize that y'all are trying to jam somebody up.
Right.
You're on to something new.
So Cole didn't want to give it to the task force. Did you?
No. I did not.
It's like they're acting like he didn't
Don't
do
make
this.
sense. Something up there.
Look like a church to me. Whoa. Another body?
Wait, back up. You saying you what? Hallucinated on the job?
No, man, I could always tell what was real or what wasn't, you know. So when I'd see things, fuck, man, I just roll with it.
You still see things?
No, they stopped altogether.
Oh?
After I was clean a couple years.
No numbers on this place. Fire must have happened a long time ago. Place is trashed. This ain't no kind of anything.
Is there a basement?
Yeah, back then, the visions. Yeah, most of the time I was convinced that I'd lost it. But there were other times. I thought I was mainlining the secret truth of the universe.
I want more. I like it a lot. I cannot wait for more. God damn it. Like I said, man, I just finished watching Zodiac and I don't know what it is with shows like this. Like this kind of detective, kind of crime thrillers. I usually don't have much to say because I'm just so like, it does something to my brain. Like I'm just so like in there. Like I said even yesterday when I was watching Zodiac, I'm just here for the ride, honestly. I think it was the same way when I watched Shutter Island. Well, Shutter Island, there was more like plot twists and stuff, so I was yapping all over. But I really like our two main characters and their lives, the lives they have lived, the lives they're living now. And like I said, they kind of comment on the past and the future to the point where like I still got some question like is Marty still married now in the future with how his marriage is now and his extracurricular marital activities, his relationship with his children. Is that something him and Chloe bonded on anymore? Like the fact that he still have his children, his daughters. How are they personally impacted being parents of girls and seeing these women being murdered like this? How does that play into all of it? His whole like story about how he was being used as by the different organizations to do like narco stuff. Solid. And of course the underlying mystery of what's going on with the girls and who's doing it and the link to the church and whatnot. Yeah, it wasn't the black church at that point. That was the only church that had been mentioned, so my brain went there. Tight, man. 8 more episodes. I like their, can't even call it a body cop vibe. I like their partnership. They clearly value each other but can't stand each other in some areas. At the same time, I'm also looking forward to what caused them to split, because homie talked about like there being some no bad blood, but they had some issues. And of course the cops in the present who are interrogating them, there's a new murder that is very similar, so it's almost like they're picking their brain to find out how to solve the new murder. And it's almost like they can't just bring back the old squad because they have different lives now. They don't have that jurisdiction anymore. True Detective, man, I'm loving what I'm seeing. Can't wait to continue this. Thank you all for watching, man. Take it easy.